Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Elon Musk still estimates 6 billion Tesla FSD miles for global regulatory approval. Tesla now requires Powerwall for every solar roof project. Tesla brings service workers back to sales for end-of-quarter push. And Tesla to make Joe mode even quieter to avoid disturbing child passengers. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. When Elon Musk wrote his master plan Part 2, he mentioned that it would likely take about 6 billion autonomous miles before a self-driving system gets worldwide regulatory approval. A lot has happened since, from Tesla transitioning to a vision-only approach to the FSD beta program being rolled out, but Musk's 6 billion FSD miles estimate seems to have stayed the same. Musk recently reiterated his 6 billion FSD miles estimate on Twitter amid conversations with Tesla owners about the company's full self-driving beta program. Musk had announced that FSD beta 10.69.2 is now rolling out, though he also noted that users should expect the system to be overly cautious. In later comments, Musk quipped that real-world validation and billions of miles of real-world training are what will make FSD superhuman. This comment incited further questions, one of which was from Tesla Mania, who asked the CEO if his 6 billion FSD miles estimate from Master Plan Part 2 still stands. Musk noted that such a number is probably the right order of magnitude. Musk is known for overly ambitious targets that critics first find impossible, then later criticize for being late. The rollout of a full self-driving system is one of these, though the progress of the FSD beta fleet since the program was launched in October 2020 has been undeniable. And with 100,000 beta testers using the system on real-world roads, FSD beta is piling on the miles at a pretty rapid pace. As per Tesla's Q2 2022 update letter in July, the company's FSD beta fleet has effectively driven over 35 million miles, the majority of which was attained since October 2021. And with Tesla potentially opening access to the FSD program to all paying customers in the United States by the end of the year, the total number of autonomous miles driven by the company's fleet would likely grow even more aggressively. When Tesla announced that FSD beta testers had already accumulated over 35 million miles, the program was already at a point where it had exceeded the cumulative miles of leaders in the autonomous driving field. Google's Waymo, the company widely considered the leader in autonomous driving, for one, noted back in 2021 that its fleet had traveled 20 million real-world miles since 2009. Moving to the next update, Tesla now requires Powerwall for every solar roof project. Tesla has changed requirements for new solar roof projects. They now all require at least one Powerwall per project. For years now, Elon Musk has been saying that he believes Tesla's energy business could grow as large as its automotive business. This is hard to believe right now, considering Tesla's auto business brought in $14.6 billion in revenue last quarter, while its energy division brought in $866 million. That said, over the last year, we have seen Tesla focusing greatly on the energy side of the business. At $866 million, this last quarter was the division's best quarter in years, and Tesla's energy storage and solar power deployment are at record highs. On top of ramping up deployment, Tesla has been working on new energy products and testing a new version of solar roof, but the company is also looking to leverage its energy assets to provide grid services, like through its virtual power plants, leveraging Powerwall installations. Last week, we reported that Tesla is finally getting more Powerwall availability, with an impressive production ramp to 6,500 Powerwalls per week. Now we have learned from sources familiar with the matter that starting last week, Tesla is requiring every new solar roof project to include a Powerwall. The move will accelerate Powerwall deployment and add more prospective members to Tesla's growing virtual power plants. Earlier this year, Electrek obtained data on Tesla's solar roof installations for the first time and confirmed that the company deployed 2.5 megawatt of solar roofs during the second quarter of 2022, or about 23 roofs per week, which is extremely low and behind Tesla's goal of 1,000 roofs per week. Furthermore, we also reported that Tesla had paused the scheduling of its solar roof installations in the third quarter in virtually all markets in the US, which is the only country where Tesla is installing solar roofs. Third-party roofing and solar companies are able to continue installations. Tesla is now restarting scheduling for the fourth quarter, and it now looks like it will be with Powerwalls. Moving to the next update, Tesla brings service workers back to sales for end-of-quarter push. After sending untrained sales workers to work on vehicles amid a service crisis, we now learn that Tesla is bringing the workers back to sales for another end-of-quarter push. Earlier this year, we reported on Tesla CEO Elon Musk renewing efforts to improve the automaker's service, especially in North America, where many Tesla owners are experiencing long wait times to get their cars into service in some markets. Electrek reported that Tesla was launching a new effort to revolutionize service with bigger centers and more specialization. In June, we learned that Musk's renewed attention on Tesla's service came due to the department experiencing bigger issues than previously believed. The CEO made service a new top priority for Tesla and even cancelled sales and delivery targets to focus on it. We even learned that Tesla pulled untrained sales workers from their positions to work on cars in service centers. A few months later, Electrek learned that Tesla is now starting to gradually bring the employees back into their roles in sales, as the automaker is trying to deliver as many vehicles as possible at the end of the quarter, according to sources familiar with the matter. Over the last year, Musk has said that Tesla would try to move away from its model that results in large pushes for deliveries at the end of quarters, but it had a difficult time achieving that. Last quarter ended up being another nutty one, according to the CEO. While the end of Q3 should have a more manageable delivery push, sources familiar with the matter told Electrek that Tesla's Model 3 and Model S production is going to be a bit higher than its sale backlog, hence why the automaker is pulling the sales workers back from Tesla service. Sources told Electrek that Tesla is seeing a decent number of customers trying to delay their orders to 2023 in an attempt to have access to the new federal tax credit for electric vehicles. However, Tesla has decided to stick to the original order contracts with customers and cancel orders if delivery is delayed too long. This results in factory build slots opening for some Model 3 and Model S variants for the end of the quarter. Moving to the last update, Tesla to make Joe mode even quieter to avoid disturbing child passengers. Back in 2019, Tesla rolled out Joe mode, a volume setting that helps ensure that children sleeping in the back seat are not disturbed by a vehicle's sounds and alerts. The feature is quite understated, though it's arguably useful for those who tend to go on trips with children who are easily disturbed by loud sounds. More recently, Tesla CEO Elon Musk noted that the EV maker could make Joe mode even quieter. Musk's comment was a response to a post from the Tesla owners' Silicon Valley Club, which asked the CEO if Joe mode's alerts could be lowered. Interestingly enough, Tesla owners have shared similar requests to Musk in the past. The same Tesla owners club, in 2020, even inquired if a baby mode of sorts can be rolled out by the company. Back then, Musk also pondered the option of making Joe mode quieter. Joe mode, at its core, is simply a feature that reduces the volume of alarms that could engage when a Tesla is operating. What's quite interesting about Joe mode is that it reduces the volume of alarms in the rear seat area. This makes sure that autopilot chimes and alerts are still loud enough to catch the attention of drivers but not passengers, especially kids, who are resting in the rear seat. As can be seen from the continued requests of Tesla owners for a quieter Joe mode, however, it would appear that the alerts and chimes from the feature are still loud enough to disturb or wake up kids. With this in mind, Elon Musk's recent comments would likely be very well appreciated. Joe mode is one of Tesla's simpler features, but it's a lifesaver for parents who are traveling with children. Tesla cabins are already pretty quiet to begin with, so loud sounds like autopilot chimes can easily wake up children who are sleeping in the back seat. Any parent who has taken a long trip with small children, after all, can attest to just how challenging it could be when sleeping children are disturbed in the middle of a trip. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.